We'll check on my sound. So it says I'm live. Can I hear myself like usual? Oh, sounds like it. Hello everyone, Bubble Ninja 720 here, bringing you part 109 of my playthrough for Final Fantasy 14. Livestream playthrough, at least. Okay, so the last part, I did one of my first no commentary streams. Basically, I need to pay... Sometimes when I'm doing stuff like raids, I need to pay attention to callouts, especially for Baldessian Arsenal. So I basically just did that. You could hear the gameplay, you could hear the fighting and like all the callouts and stuff, or not callouts in Discord, but you just did not hear my voice and or any of the Discord chatter. So we got all the way down to Ozma. Unfortunately, I did not beat him. I think the last percentage they had before the last person died was 9%. So it's not guaranteed beating Baldessian Arsenal, and it didn't happen on my first try, unfortunately. It happens, but they also had I did another one right afterwards, and that'll be in my Oops, I Sharded. That basically turned into a debacle. I popped in for what's called Soup, which basically is the support group. That was for the last two bosses. It was supposed to be the Absolute Virtue and Ozma. And unfortunately, we had a bunch of goofing around, I guess, with Absolute Virtue, and it caused a wipe. So I ended up de-leveling, have to re-level, and I wasted a few Logos actions, basically whatever I burned for that run. And yes, I know I goofed on some of my Logos actions, but when I zone in to Pyros and Hydatos, you'll see that I have a full array already made, ready to go for a next run. So, what we're going to do for this run is I have been gathering a bunch of materials, and we're going to get Mergles leveled up right fast. And then we're going to go into Hydatos, and I'm going to do a little bit of extra stuff. So. And then I'll probably do some story for Astrologian and maybe some regular storyline. So, we need to go over here to Geralt. So, what'll it be, arms or armor? Create or augment Eureka Gear Red Mage. Mergles. And then we're going to do Mergles +1. And then we're going to do Mergles +2. Which I can't do right off the bat. There we go. Mergles +2. Don't tell me you found it, haven't you? That special thing I've been waiting for. And in sufficient quantities, no less. Give him over, the weapon too. Just you wait, friend. You're in for a show. I know this is the copy of pretty much other stuff, but I like to show this off because this part of the cutscene is different when you see the new weapon. It's done. I've harnessed the essence of Animos and created the very pinnacle of what this bastard region's got to offer. I give you Mergles Animos. And with that, I've discharged a good chunk of me debt to that Harridan. Not nearly enough to get me off this bloody rock, but hell's it's something. Huzzah! Huzzah for incremental progress. Mergulace and Animos. So then we're gonna go to Pagos, and then we're gonna go to Pyros, and then we'll go to Hydatos. Oops, wrong one. Alright, right now it's lightning. Let's check the Skywatch right fast, see if there's anything good going. Riveting snow, but captivating blizzards. I wonder if cast prep's going on. Always up for cast, because if the earrings or the pet drop, that's a big payday. I could use the earrings, though, as a boost for Red Mage and Summoner. Well, got enough materials for me to get to work. Mergulace Animos, you say? Alright. And you've brought the requisite materials with you, too, eh? So you have, right then. Hand them over and I'll get to work. Sit tight, lad. This'll only take a moment. Wow, I knew I had it in me. Mergulace Pagos, some of my finest work yet, I'd say. Don't think this is the end of it, though. I have confidence we can squeeze more out of this frozen wasteland and channel it into your arms. Well, got enough materials for me to get to work. Mergulace Pagos, you say? Alright, and you've brought the requisite materials with you, too, eh? So you have, right then. Hand them over and I'll get to work. Sit tight, lad. This will only take a moment. I knew I had it in me. Mergulace Pagos +1. Some of my finest work yet, I'd say. Don't think this is the end of it, though. I have confidence we could squeeze more out of this frozen wasteland and channel it into your arms. And Mergulace Pagos +1, you say? Alright, and you've brought the requisite materials with you too, eh? So you have, right then. Hand them over. Yep, all that jazz. This will be the last one for Pagos. Sit tight, lad. Yep. Bugger me, we've done it again. We've harnessed the true potential of Pagos. You hold in your hands the culmination of what this frozen wasteland's got to offer. I give you the elemental tuck. I tell you, lad, sometimes I scare myself. God's willing, I'll scare the Harridan too, or at least surpass her expectations to the point she knocks a few million off me debt. Any road, if you need any more work done, let me know. Yeah, I've got an elemental tuck. No one said anything about cast, so I'm going to go ahead and take it as a not happening. Time for Pyros. Anything popped? Nothing is popped. We gotta go over here. As you can see, I've got three things of my Spirits of the Remembered, and I got 3 of the Skirmisher and Death spells. Here to get your weapon augmented, lad. Yep. An elemental tuck, you say? Alright, let's see the rest of the requisite materials then, eh? Yep. Looks like we're all set. Give it all here and I'll get to work. Right then, sit tight and I'll get started. Now that's a work of art it is. I poured the power of Pyrus into your weapon and given her a new lease on life. Don't you trot off thinking that's the best I could do, though. With the right knowledge and materials, I'm certain we could push her even further. Yep. Elemental tuck +1, you say? Alright, let's see the rest of the materials. Yep. Get her to work. Right then, sit tight and I'll get started. And now it's a work of art. Yep. Poured power of Pyrus into the weapon and given her a new lease on life. Don't trot off thinking it's the best I could do, though. Yep, we can keep pushing. Here to get your weapon augmentation and an elemental tuck +2, you say? Alright, let's get the rest of the materials. That won't do your short 15 Pyrus crystals by the look of it. No, I'm short crystals. Lame. I could have sworn I had the right amount. Oh well, darn it. That's not good. That's not kosher at all. Ooh, that popped. That might just be enough for me to get in on that. That might just be enough crystals for me. Minazuki, huh? It is out of the way. Pardon me for the yawn. I'm a bit tired. Ooh, if they're doing yin yang, that'd be nice. Any day you guys want to pull. Warriors in this group. For some weird reason, I'm not hitting him cleanly. Dang, it didn't give me enough. We're just gonna have to go and do yin yang next. Oh well. It would be nice to finally get some of the items that I need. So for this area you need the yin-yang tissue or membrane or whatever from yin-yang. You need to get Lambrix's dice from Lambrix. And then you need Skull's fang or claw, something like that, from Skull. I think the hardest one to get would be Skull because it requires an actual weather event. It requires, I believe, blizzards. He's unfortunately on cooldown right now. He was already popped. Oh, man. I'm gonna need to turn this off because I'm gonna get killed otherwise. Soon I will have the elemental +2 set. Another warrior that was synced with me in terms of actions. Yes, continue to give me light. I love getting extra light, especially in pyros, because I need that for augmenting the weapon stats. Ha, someone's in Mario. Southern Seas trousers, huh? And getting the membrane would at least shave like 1.5 to like 2 to 3 million off of what I would need to get it, the rest of the stuff. Oh, doll pop. I should probably stick over here though. I guess we're not doing it anymore, so we're gonna go kill doll right fast. Oh, it blocks yin yang. Okay, cool. Then that means we can just go ahead and kill it. Oof, man. Dragon Star Observatory. I don't know how it's like right here. Oop. Ooh, doll's going down quick. Why are you... Stop kiting it. Well, I have all the crystals now, but I don't want to miss out on a chance on yin yang. At least I have my return. After knocking yin yang out, though, I'm definitely going to drop group unless they go and do Lambrix. The Ozma mount. By the way, that's the mount you get for beating Baldesion Arsenal. You get your riding marble. Damn. Nope, so after this, after Yin Yang, we're gonna go. Alright, so they started pulling. I think that I did pretty good on my first time back in a while in Baldessian Arsenal. I had a few moments where I died, but it happens. Keep giving me fundamentals. Fundamentals and conceptuals, I got a ton of. It works though. I have to upgrade the battle axe too. I'll be working on the axe once I get to once I get the Hydatos. Come on. Ooh, my light. Probably get on this side. So glad I got all the logograms knocked out. All them created and stuff. I don't have to worry about spending it. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get hurt. Come on. Oh, at least I got 2 more Pyros protean, smoldering protean crystals. You need those for to augment the stats, secondary stats on your weapon. A lot of Bahamut action going on. Yay, he popped. Be nice to catch my first rare drop on live stream. Well, I should say super rare. I did get a few others, like I got the wind up Elvon and a few of the other items. I want like the super elite drops though. Actually surprised that they're waiting. Usually this guy gets insta-pulled. $27.30, so it's almost pull time. Lucky timing. Why not just invite them? I don't remember if this was close or far. Alright, cool. I think it's this side for the... Good. They need to be on the right side of the arrow. Rip and tear. Eat my crits. Oh, didn't get it. Didn't get the tissue. Oh well. Back to Red Mage. Now I should definitely have enough. Oh, Scorpion King popped. Oh well. Got your weapon here to get your weapon augmented. An elemental tuck +2, yeah. Yep. Looks like we're all set. Give it here and I'll get to work. Okie dokie. Yay, we're done with the area. This ain't your first time, so I'll spare you the long-winded explanation and skip right to the question what needs asking. Are you sure you want to go through with this knowing that strengthening the core attributes I'll need to strip her of secondary properties? If you choose to strengthen your Eureka weapon further, all bonuses applied to additional properties will be removed. However, similar bonuses can be added afterwards via a different method. Yes. Right then, as long as you're going in with eyes wide open. Bugger me, we've outdone ourselves yet again. We've milked the half-frozen, half-smoldering lifeblood of Pyros, and with it forged a masterpiece. You hold in your hand the zenith of what this God's forsaken hellhole's got to offer. I give you the Pyros tuck. Yay. I'm sure you haven't forgotten how to use the Mnemoworks to enhance your weapon further, and if you have, that's what the manual's for, eh? Uh-huh. Got it, Pyros tuck. I might as well go do it. I mean, it's free crystals. It is most definitely free crystals. Ah, well, I got hit by the molten silk. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and pop out. And we're gonna work on the axe for High Dad Toast. Because unfortunately, I need to boost my tank set first. Personally, that's what I believe. Because that's the one I'm going to be using for a solo. Shnikes. I could have used Providence Watcher, but oh well. Too late. Too bad, so sad. Ooh, what does Drake have? Ah, a moment, sir. There have been some developments that I wish to share with you. You see, I have devised a method to further augment Master Geralt's armor by imbuing pieces with elemental power. I have already taken the liberty of instructing the artisan in the method. If you would but bring him the requisite materials, he will undertake the augmenting for you. +1 Eureka armor augmentation is now available from the Expedition Artisan at Central Point. I already have been doing that. Huh. I mean... Oh well. Ah, there he is. What have you got for me this time? A Pyros Battle Axe, you say? Alright, let's see the rest of the requisite materials then, eh? Yep, looks like we're all set. Give it here and I'll get to work. Right then, sit tight and I'll get started. Yeah, this is some damn fine work, and I do say so myself. Wrung every drop of power out of the materials I did. I give you the Hydatos Battle Axe. Impressive as she is, there's still room for improvement, provided I've got the right materials to work with. See if you can round them up, eh? And there he is. What have you got for me this time? A Hydatos Battle Axe, you say? Alright. Let's see the rest of the requisite materials then, eh? Yep. Looks like we're all set. Give her here and I'll get to work. Right then, sit tight and I'll get started. Sorry about all the repetition, people. It's just... This is meant to be done in, like, bits and pieces, because it's, Each zone was its own, like, patch, I guess. And then it got released in later patches. But now it's all mashed together, because it's all unlocked. Yeah, this is some damn fine work, and I do say so myself. Wrung every drop of power out of the materials I did. I give you the Hydatos Battle Axe +1. Impressive as she is, there's still room for improvement, provided I've got the right materials to work with. See if you can round them up, eh? Cool. What we got? I got another item. Hydatos Battle Axe +1, eh? Alright, let's see the rest of the requisite materials. Yep. Get to work. Sitting tight. Make it right. It's done. Your weapons had a deep draft of the power of Hydatos. I give you Shamash. We're getting real close, lad. Just one more time working on this weapon, and I reckon I can make her the best she could be. If you like the sound of that, get back out there and round me up more materials. Heard. That's pretty much the way the warrior weapon's gonna look the rest of this. It's just gonna start glowing. Ah, there he is. What do you got for me this time? Shamash, you say? Alright. Requisite materials and all. Yep. Get to work. Alright then, sit tight, getting started. These hands have birthed forth the bleeding masterpiece. Your weapon, she's finally complete. I give you Shamash Eureka. Hold us that. Hold it up. Say it proud. Amazing, ain't she? Fit for a bleeding god. But then again, I'm a god amongst weaponsmiths. Master Geralt, let her arrive for you with the latest shipment. It's from Mistress Rowena. From that harpy? What the hell could this be about? Are me eyes playing tricks? It says here all me debts have been repaid in full. You finally did it. Congratulations. At long last, a free man. It makes me head spin just imagining the possibilities. There's a piece of paper stuck behind. An invoice to the tuna. What in the actual swiving hells? This is as much as the debt I just settled. But by the 12, what could you have possibly purchased? Grog. Plain old grog. I had spare time on me hands, so I asked for a crate to be sent over. Might be at this island's remote, but 100-fold markup on market price. This is a goddamn joke. It appears we won't be leaving the island anytime soon. What happens when you get a bunch of alcohol? Pay for it. Well, back to the grind with us. That means you too, lad. I need you to keep bringing me materials. Now, we were talking about your weapon. As I said, she's complete. Ain't nothing more I can do for her. All that's left is for you to wield her like she's meant to be wielded. Heard. If you understand this, what are you waiting for? Get back out there and raise hells. You can now imbue your completed Eureka weapon with additional properties at the Menenwork station, found in the Forbidden Land Eureka Pyros. I've got it, Shamash Eureka. Should probably go and do that one. The dormitory might be the closer one. Yeah, well, kind of. I need to start getting extra Hydatos crystals so I can get the red mage weapon. And then I need to work on the summoner weapon and the astrologian. I like to default the red mage because red mage is an excellent support. Absolutely love the support that red mage gives. Buffs, debuffs, it gives a friggin' defense buff. It can revive. Love it. Gonna have to make sure that I blast as much as I can because I'm gonna have to do this solo. If I can get gold, it'll be nice, so that way I can keep my crystals going. Well, Hagen Cross. Decline. Concussive oscillation and isn't as bad as Megastorm. Megastorm sucks. Balthier, why are you standing next to me? Woo, that was close. Whoa! I don't know what hit me, but that hurt a lot. Woo, that was close. I'm gonna die. That's the bad one, Megastorm. Ooh. Yay, I decided to survive. And I got gold. Oh, I'm by myself again. For some weird reason, there's something over here from Geralt. I heard you found something called a Eureka Fragment up in the Baldessian Arsenal. That's potent stuff, that is. With it, I can imbue your weapon with elemental power. Can't have too much of that here. Eureka Fragments can be used to imbue your completed Eureka weapon with the additional property Elemental Bonus. This bonus serves to strengthen all your elemental attributes to grant you an advantage in battle against the fearsome creatures of Eureka. Please note that the bonus does not alter the appearance or visual effects of weapons, nor does it improve other attributes such as attack power. Ah, there he is. What have you got for me this time? Okay, so I can get started on the Pyros Tuck. Every drop of power, yep. The Hydatos Tuck. 60 Hydatos crystals short. You don't have the required Hydatos crystals to augment the tuck. Moreover, when augmenting your weapon, you may need to procure something other than Hydatos crystals, speak with other players, and share information to discover how to proceed. Okie dokie, so that's done. That is a Dungeon Rings. Yeah, that's Shamash for you. That's the nice little glow with it. Not exactly a fan of the look. It kind of reminds me of a Magitech Reaper. What else was I going to do? The Artisan. That's what I was going to go to. Oh, so the cheapest one is 21, huh? I'm just shy. I have 18. Ugh. Alright, so the Fending Helmet is skill, speed, and tenacity. The gloves are determination and skill, speed. Crit and tenacity. So the first thing I should probably do would be the boots. We'll get crit and tenacity, elemental bonus. 87. 87. Get a little bit of elemental bonus. And then, of course, I get 5 slots to play with. Yay. Can't wait. Was there other things I was going to do here? Can't remember. I already increased my flasks. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. Oh, I need to repair. That'd probably be a good idea. Ching, yeah. So we can do the Astrologian story, but first things first, what we're gonna do... well, I probably should change that back out, but... Oh no, I can't port back. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Frag it. Just use one of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and do the new setup stuff they got. We're gonna get that ring. Novice Network. Now, I was expecting you. The Adventurers Guild was asked to assist with the new training courses for the Eorzean Alliance. I noticed you have yet to complete all the trials on offer. If I may be so bold, I strongly recommend doing so, as the knowledge gained from them will surely pay off, no matter where the fair winds take you. The Hall of the Novice offers a comprehensive series of training exercises for adventurers wishing to prepare themselves for the rigors of party combat. Would you like to register for a course? React to attack markers. This gives you a ring. All right. This is interesting. I like how they've updated testing. Or like, not as testing, but training. commencing. There's only a few things that I could use. Well, this is a line, I bet. Oh, never mind. Tank Buster. What? Oh, I guess I had to turn over here. I mean, they had, I guess, well, I didn't notice that this was part of it over here. Alright, cool. I thought the ring was smaller than what it was. That's my fault. I didn't get it correctly. Because you're supposed to always stand on the opposite side. Yeah, I made a faux pas. I honestly thought that this was walled off here. I thought this was out of bounds. I'm used to the outer ring of arenas not being able to, or not suitable for standing in. Oh, this one can get annoying. This is the one that follows you. Now that you've learned the basics, it's time to put your knowledge to the test. Overcome this final challenge and your training will be complete. Prepare for your final challenge. Should you feel less than confident, you may wish to revisit the basics. Commence the final challenge. We will now begin the final challenge. Once you are prepared, take your starting position. Oh shit. Yeah. Burned my sprint already. Oh shit. No, don't need it. I got hit with that. Fuck you. Oh, yeah, because I fucked up on one. Screw you! I think it's this one back here. I got it this one. Yay, I did it. Reactive floor markers. Oh, that's how you get the ring. Okay, we'll do this one then. I want the ring. See, you can't touch that part. Unless you receive a most painful blow to the skull. Ah, yes. This is painful. Proximity explosion. Try to get to the purple zone as much as possible. Well, I'm not even halfway through this. Yeah, right. Why should they have a knockback situated in this or something? Oh shit. Okay, so, oh, okay. I thought I was gonna have to do it in order. Now that you've learned the basics, it's time to put your knowledge to the test. Overcome this final challenge and your training will be complete. Yep, commence the final challenge. Now I gotta put all this into perspective. Oh. Oh, I got hit with the electrocution, I bet. Fuck you. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Fuck! See, this is another instance where I thought, hey, you're supposed to get blasted into it. Fuck. You can go over here, minimize it. I'm used to some different tactics than what they have implemented. Woo! And of course I failed it. Meh meh. If I could give you the middle finger, I would. Just recommence the shit. There are some moments where you have to pretty much do that. The whole, get knocked back into something to stand in. Finally. It's embarrassing that I'm failing some of this stuff. And I get my neophytes ring. That'll help me out big time. For some of the classes that I'm working on. No, it's a bomb. Yeah, I kind of figure that's what it is. I gotta take the sniper shot that would otherwise blow the bomb up. Great ball of fire. Oh, that's messed up. Conjure needs to hit me, and then I gotta dodge. Amnesia. Now let's see if I can go 3 for 3 and screw up before actually completing it good. Now that you've learned the basics, it's time to put your knowledge to the test. To overcome this final challenge, your training will be complete. Commence the final challenge. Holy crap, I actually managed to do it. I did just take third time the charm. Yes. Alright, so now I need to go and swap some classes out. Neophyte, brand new. Up 60 and below. That wouldn't work. Nope. $70, definitely not helping. White Mage, 70 not helping. 60, nope. 70, nope. Yep, that's definitely gonna use it. Yep. I have so many classes below. Machinist will use it. Dancer will not. Thaumaturge can. What else did I have? Oh, I did 2 Arcanists. This one was going to be Summoner. Blue Mage can definitely use this too. And that's it. Cool. How much time have I burned? Almost an hour and a half. Alright, so we got a little while left. could work on a healing story, but no. I know exactly what we can do. We can go do story. Parlay on the front lines. Porta Praetoria. Ah, you must be the Scion party I was told to look out for. If you'll follow me, I'll take you directly to Alliance headquarters. Yep.
Welcome back, you two. Greetings, Lord Hien. Glad you could join us.
Glad to be here. I would have come sooner, were our own defense is not in question, but I am pleased to report that our soldiers are assembling for deployment to Alamigo as we speak.
We're grateful for your support. Thanks to the efforts of our allies, it won't be long before we've established defensive positions on this front as well.
We have some good news too. Alphino has come back to us. As for the bad news...
Excuse me.
So, Alphino won't wake up, Gaius van Baelsar is alive and hunting Ascians, and the Empire is planning to poison us all with toxic gas. Does that sound about right? Ordinarily, any one of those things would have left me in shock. But the way things have been lately, it's all starting to seem pretty normal. Getting back to your report, are we sure this Black Rose is the weapon Maxima was talking about?
It fits the description. And it seems we have Alphino to thank for sparing us an early demonstration of its effectiveness. I have a feeling this won't be the last time his bravery in the Empire will serve us here in Eorzea. The threat of an unknown weapon has had us all on edge. But now that we know what we're dealing with, we can take steps to defend against it.
Yep.
As for Gaius, I'm not sure what to think. Am I happy he's alive? Not in the slightest. Am I happy he's hunting Ascians? Aye, I'd have to say I am.
Oh, speaking of Garleans you didn't expect to see, we have a tale of our own, as it happens. When we sent envoys to the Imperial Army to request talks, they returned with the message that Varys Zos Galvus would be attending.
The Emperor himself. Well, Varys did sanction the Popularis peace mission. But knowing that an Ascian walks in his son's skin, I do not see how we can trust him or anyone from that nest of vipers.
The Alliance would proceed with negotiations regardless, if only to give ourselves more time to prepare. We do, however, require your cooperation.
Right. Yes. So, as a condition for the talks to go forward, the Empire has requested that a member of the Scions be present. There'll be a representative from each Alliance nation, of course, but I'm afraid we have to ask that you come along too.
God, Lise, you know how much I hate politics. But then, what choice do I have? Alphino and the others aren't going to do it. Very well. I shall attend as the Scion's representative.
In case you're wondering why I didn't ask you, the Empire also requested the presence of Eorzea's champion.
I'll be there. I'm not fond of politics either. I'll be there. Even though, you know, having all of us there would be
That's
bad
settled then.
idea.
We don't know what Varus means to bring to the table, or why he wants you there, but having you close at hand will make all the difference.
Yeah, all the difference to get everyone killed.
The meeting will take place on the border. Anticipating an early assault, we mean to position the bulk of our forces nearby.
The Alliance leaders should already be on their way. Once you're ready, we can head out and join them.
Well, I don't suppose it's polite to keep an emperor waiting too long, shall we? Yep, parlay with the emperor. Let's do this.
Esteemed representatives of the Eorzean Alliance, on behalf of the Gallian Empire, I thank you for inviting me here today. As this parley was convened at your request, I invite you to speak first.
Very well, Your Radiance. I, Nanimo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, should be pleased to oblige you. As recent events in Alamigo and Doma have made plain, the subjugation and exploitation of neighboring nations is not a sustainable policy. Should this day end in war, you may very well defeat us, but you will never extinguish the people's desire for freedom. Though it may not be in our lifetime, there will be another revolution, another war, and the cycle will continue. Doma has entered into a concord with the nations of Eorzea, a partnership wherein we recognize one another as equals. Garlemald could be afforded similar treatment. You need only set aside your ambitions and join us in paving a path towards peace.
You will not win me over with sophistry, Your Grace. As you know only too well, this alliance lacks the strength to keep the peace within its own borders. Even now, your struggles with the Beastmen continue unabated. Divided, you sow this fertile soil with the seeds of your differences and reap naught but discord and chaos for your trouble. Eorzea must be united under one leader, one purpose. I would offer you both and bring an end to your strife.
With all due respect, Your Radiance, the only thing that you offered the people of Alamigo was fear and hopelessness.
The citizens of Doma can also attest to the meager arms of Imperial rule. There is no purpose to be found in a life of oppression, each day more uncertain than the last.
Our people are willing to die for their freedom. A great many already have, and countless more will, if we don't put an end to this madness here and now.
We brought order and stability to your lives. This madness and bloodshed is of your own making. You broke the peace, not Garlemald.
Peace. Order. You kill our peoples, despoil our lands, take everything that is ours. And what? You expect us to lick the boot that grinds our faces into the dirt?
I expect you to weigh the costs. To recognize that countless lives have been lost on both sides in pursuit of a greater good, and to not squander all we have achieved in a fit of petulance.
Your Radiance. I fear I can personally attest to the dangers of pursuing one's vision with such righteous fervor. For 1,000 years, the Holy See of Ishgard waged war with dragons. 1,000 years of sacrifice, of sorrow and hate, in which we bathed in the blood of friend and foe alike. Had it gone on any longer, we may well have drowned. Yet we have chosen to raise ourselves out of this bloody spiral, and have since made peace with our former enemy.
So I understand. No doubt the dragons were more receptive to your overtures in the wake of their leader's demise. You speak of peace, yet use war to achieve it. Your father would not have bothered to obscure his intent with honeyed words. He understood that strength is all that matters in the end. Without his clarity of vision, I can but wonder what will become of Ishgard and her people. There was a time when Garlemald, too, lacked a leader of conviction. Weak and unable to wield magic, we were at the mercy of the strong, from whom we sought refuge in the bitter cold of the north. Were it not for the discovery of ceruleum and the subsequent development of magitech, we might never have gained the power to take back that which was rightfully ours.
You speak as if your people were the first to have been driven from their homes. Limsa Lominsa was built by wayward souls in search of a place to call their own. On the shores of Vilbrand we found it, and from those humble beginnings did we grow and flourish. And all without robbing our neighbors of their liberty.
Uh-oh. Wrong.
So saith the pirate. Am I to believe that you simply asked the kobolds to yield up their lands and that they were happy to oblige you? That you did not drive them out like rats in the hold of one of the many ships seized by your privateers? I will concede that after centuries of exile, reclamation may be mistaken for invasion. Nevertheless, it is not. And those who till stolen soil have no right to object when cast out in turn.
Your uncompromising nature rivals that of the Ixal. They too lament circumstances which they themselves perpetuate. Were they but to embrace peace, we would welcome them with open arms. Indeed, some few have done just that, and now receive of the 12's Wood's bounty. Would that your people might learn from their example.
She's got the best claim of it all.
You dare compare us to the Birdmen? You who thought to invoke the 12 and threaten all of creation? I came here in the hope of finding some speck of common ground, but I see now these discussions will accomplish nothing. Despite what you people may believe, I am not wont to choose the sword over the olive branch. 'Tis but a pity men are loath to accept one without first being shown the other.
Wait! I beg you. This meeting was supposed to be a chance to find a way forward together, not to bemoan the missteps which brought us here. Please. If you truly consider violence a last resort, there must be a way we can come to an agreement.
As Mistress Alisaie says, we did not come here to bicker over the past, but to discuss how we might strive towards a brighter future. Emperor Varys, may I suggest a short recess, that all present might compose themselves prior to beginning anew?
Very well. I pray this intermission will suffice to move these talks in a more constructive direction.
That helmet is so freaking gaudy. Phew, this is really not my forte. After his Radiance's little performance, it was all I could do not to swear at him. I honestly don't know how I ended up playing the mediator. I just asked myself what Alphinaud would have done, tried my best to do the same, and by some miracle it worked. There really is no common ground to be found with that man, nor do I think he looked for any. So the question becomes, what did he come here to do? Because you may be certain it wasn't to make peace. Whatever it is, I can't make it out, not yet at least. We do have a little time before the parley is due to reconvene, though, so why not try consulting our illustrious leaders? Mayhap they have some insight to share. I will say one thing for this Varys. He is well versed in Eorzean history. His interest in our affairs is that of a beast in its prey. The conqueror would know his enemies. All should know their enemies, yet there is much more we do not know of the Empire. And it's up to us to change that here and now, or I'm sure Varys would be happy to tell you more. Ha! You would have me ask the Emperor himself? Well, mayhap there is some wisdom in that. If we can skirt the storm of his displeasures, we may yet come to our answers, even if it does mean sailing close to the wind. This parley was never like to bring peace, but I had hoped to learn something of Emperor Varys' relationship with the Ascians. As had we all, yet if he is in league with them, he does not like to volunteer the fact, and if he does not, how much weaker would his position seem for their presence? If we are to broach that particular subject, we will need to be subtle. Would that I knew more of the man. If you would indulge me, Lord Hien, you received an imperial education, did you not? Is it true that the Emperor's will is considered absolute? No higher authority in all Garlemald, nor else in the heavens come to that. Veneration of the gods is permitted, and only worship permitted being that of his Radiance's own person. Sounds suspiciously like a religion in itself. I share your disdain for their hypocrisy. Even as they denigrate the idea of faith, they revere their leader with a fervor others reserve for the divine. 'Tis a flaw common to much of the doctrine they fed us, logical on the surface perhaps, but contradictory upon closer examination. Wonder if a discussion of the various discrepancies might prompt Varys to reveal something. 12 have mercy, but for Lady Alisaie's timely introduction, we might well have come to blows at the negotiating table. Not that Emperor Varys left us a great many options. Is unconditional surrender all he will accept, do you think? Ere he arrived, I'd have said yes, but having heard him speak, I cannot help but think he came with some other end in mind. Exactly, he's building up to something, I know it. How then should we approach the rest of the parley? Have you anything to say, Warrior of Light? Invite Varys to explain himself, and say nothing of Xenos or the Ascians. Invite Varys. You believe he is more apt to reveal the truth if we put him at his ease. Mayhap you are right. Thank you, hero. You've spoken with everyone, then. Good. Now all that remains is to wait the pleasure of the Emperor and hope we fare better on the second attempt.
Now then, who would have the floor?
Before we resume, I wish to offer you an apology. After you graciously accepted our invitation to discuss an armistice, we have done naught but rebuke you at every opportunity. I believe I speak for all of us when I say we are deeply sorry for our discourtesy.
I'll admit your familiarity with our affair surprised me, and served to remind me how little I know of yours.
I think all here can understand the desire to reclaim one's homeland. But why expand further? That is my question.
If I may, the answer can be found in the Imperial doctrine they took great pains to impart to my people. Recognizing the threat Icons posed the world, Solus Zos Galvus decreed that they were to be eradicated. To this end, he began a campaign to unite all lands under the Garlean banner. Or so we were taught. Yet the Emperor only reached the burn, the Barren said to have been laid waste by Icons, after conquering all the lands that lay between. What is more, I am quite certain the practice of summoning was not nearly so widespread in the days before the Empire's founding.
When you put it like that, it all starts to sound like an excuse, doesn't it? But to distract from what? Why are you really waging this war?
That sounds accusatory.
Finally, you ask the right question. I can but hope you heed mine answer and at last accept the righteousness of our cause. My goal is this: to return the world to the way it once was, the way it was always meant to be. In doing so, mankind will be made whole once more. No longer will we suffer from the dissension born of our differences. There will be but one race, a perfect race, as we were when time began.
This sounds almost like Nazism.
What in Rulga's name are you talking about?
I am talking about the origins of this star, of the source and its 13 reflections. At the instant of the great sundering, 'twas not only the world that was shattered, but mankind itself. Thus were we divided into myriad races, each with its own unique imperfections. That is why man looks upon his neighbor and feels fear and hatred, why he wages war, why he kills his brother. You all in your own way have proven as much today. The peace you seek is but a fleeting solution to a fundamental problem. One which calls for more drastic measures. To bring about everlasting peace, our worlds must be rejoined. That is the goal the Empire would see realized. The glorious future unto which we shall one day shepherd mankind.
A rejoining of worlds.
I have heard this tale of the Source and its reflections before.
Are these not the self-same desires as the Ascians?
Emperor Varys, do not trust in their words. They will lead you to your doom. My father thought to use them, but in the end he succumbed to their temptations. He embraced summoning like so many other pawns before him. Do not tell us you mean to do the same.
To be a pawn, free from the burden of choice, would be a blessing. But I forswore that privilege the day I learned that the Garlean Empire was built by the hand of an Ascian.
What?
Yes. My grandsire, the former Emperor, is of their number. And who better to build an empire capable of bringing about the calamitous change we desire? Would you condemn me for this alliance? For bowing to the will of these shadowy masters, when the prize is true and lasting peace?
This is where everyone takes a shit in their pants. Your prize is a lie, your master's demons. I will stop you in the Ascians no matter the cost. Prize is a lie.
I come not to conquer, but to liberate. To free man from the prison of divergence. Imagine a world united. One perfect race beneath a single standard.
Dangerous thinking. Stinking thinking.
An army before whose might these servants of darkness and light would fly as leaves in a storm, never again to meddle in man's affairs. We would be the masters of our own fate. I bid you join me, not as subjects of Garlemald, but of a new nation. And together we shall win freedom for ourselves and generations yet unborn.
You want to trigger another half-dozen calamities? You can't be serious!
Have you forgotten how many died? There will be no one left.
Do you truly imagine we would aid you in your bloodletting?
It is unthinkable, unconscionable.
And what is the alternative? To be as cattle waiting for slaughter? I would have us work together, that we might take fate into our own hands.
Into your hands, perhaps. But what of the other worlds, your radiance? With every calamity, you obliterate a star and every soul that dwells on it.
To the Ascians, we are all but tiny, momentary specks within an indifferent universe. We cannot hope to oppose them until we have been made whole once more.
We've already killed Ascians.
Are these truly the words of Garlemald's ruler? The flaws and foibles which you so abhor are what make us who we are. Every nation, even yours, Emperor Varys, is made whole through the combination of these imperfections, the strengths of one compensating for the weaknesses of another. While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others, fostering community and cooperation. That the protector of an empire should not only reject these fundamental truths, but seek to change them at so dear a cost to life is indefensible. Such a man is not fit to govern.
And you, warrior of light, would you refuse me as well?
Cannot condone such a loss of life. We can defeat the Ascians as we are. I can't condone such a loss of life.
It would seem the Alliance is of one mind on this matter.
You Eorzeans never cease to disappoint me. Though I suppose I have only myself to blame for expecting more from savages. This discussion is at an end. I bid you make ready for our next meeting. It will not be at the negotiating table.
Oh, damn. I came back to find Doma's advance party ready and waiting for battle, so as worrying as our little chat with the Emperor was, it did buy enough time for at least some of our allies to arrive. Determination and critical hit, crit and direct hit. I already have a Shakshuka, so I'll get that. And the Face of War, but we're gonna go do that another time. I'm gonna go back to Kugane, because I think there's a mission I can pick up. It's in Kugane 10-9. This area. Or at least it should be in that area. And King on the Block, where the wild pandas are. Zero tolerance tea house. Wandering minstrel. Oh, I guess I don't have it unlocked. Oh well. Well, this gives me time whenever I'm running around on my own to gather more crystals. Because unfortunately I've reached that 2-hour mark. Thank you all for watching. This has been part 109 of my live stream playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV. If you'd like to go ahead and give me a thumbs up and that like button. Subscribe to my channel if I'm a subscriber, keep up with the content. Comment down below, tell me what you think about the game and my gameplay. No spoilers, please. And I will see you in the next video. Catch you then. Later.